University Board of Trustees. Joining in the hood-in is Mrs. Marjorie Diener Blenden, Mr. Michael Ganson, Mr. Mordecai Katz, Mr. Jack Nagel, and Mr. Stanley Raskis. Also joining in the hood-in are two Yeshiva University students, Ms. Sterna Benayoun and Mr. Boris Shulkin. Ms. Benayoun and Mr. Shulkin are recipients of the Alexander Friedman Scholarship, named in memory of Philip Friedman's father.
Mr. President, I am pleased and it's a great honor to present Mr. Philip Friedman, trustee of Yeshiva University, for conferral of the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Phil Friedman, through your office window, you gaze at Lady Liberty, and your life symbolizes so much of what Emma Lazarus's message proclaims. You arrived at these shores as one of these tired and poor, coming from the Soviet Union with only $500 in your pocket. But 35 years later, masses marvel at what you've accomplished. You started a small company and built it into an acclaimed global enterprise. You have led in business and in the Jewish community, and you have created opportunities for so many who, like you, come to this country seeking a better life. At the age of 20, you showed your talents for leadership by rising to a key post in a Soviet military plant. Though your mother lost most of her family in the Holocaust, and your father's escape from fascist Hungary landed him in a Russian gulag, you never despaired, and you always looked to tomorrow with hope. You finally arrived in America in 1976 with 3 degrees and had to start afresh with your wonderful wife, Rose, by studying English intensively at the City University in New York. And we forgive you for not studying intensively at Yeshiva University. But your abiding passion and acumen served you well, and by 1987, you had built computer-generated solutions into a burgeoning business. 20 years later, your accomplishments as a business and communal leader and your background were celebrated when you were awarded the Ellis Island Award in 2007 for outstanding contributions distinguishing yourself as a United States citizen. As a citizen of this country that is so proud to call you one of its sons, you were able to celebrate the Jewish identity you had to keep latent during your upbringing in the Soviet Union. And it is this passion for Jewish identity that you are determined to pass on to the next generation. Your children, Alexandra and Jeffrey, hold aloft the torch of the Jewish story that you have transmitted to them. And your granddaughters, Jolie and Lula, ensure that your legacy shines brightly into tomorrow. It is your strong Jewish identity that fuels your incredible passion for politics, healthcare, education, and support of the State of Israel. An active member of the American Jewish community, you are determined to be involved. You established an intimate and deep friendship with the late Congressman Tom Lantos, who you say was a shaping influence on your life, as you no doubt were on his. Together you traveled the world, and wherever you could, you helped the Jewish community that you found. Your support has always been hands-on, and your philanthropic philosophy matches your business approach. You support the State of Israel, Shaarei Tzedek Medical Center, and the Israel Air Force Foundation. As a valued member of our Board of Trustees, you know that Yeshiva University is so important that it must be treated with the same attention with which you treat your business, and that Yeshiva is too sacred to view as a business alone. As Yeshiva confronts our economic realities, you've taken a leadership role in guiding us through challenging times. Each year, you present several scholarships in memory of your father, Alexander Friedman, Zichrono Livracha. The scholarships you present for international students come with personal guidance and unlimited access to you. I would like to get one of your scholarships. These students are like your own children, and you are committed to see them succeed in the classroom and in the workplace. Each of your students also knows that a paid internship or employment at computer-generated solutions is available to them, exemplifying your belief that education is so much more than paying tuition. These students are all incredible. The two outstanding examples, where are my outstanding examples? Right over here. Sterna Ben Ayun and Boris Shulkin are here tonight to participate in the hooding representing all of those to whom you've given a future. Phil Friedman, for creating so much out of so little, for treating yeshiva's children as your own, and for not only believing that yeshiva succeeds, but ensuring that it does. I am privileged to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa. In token thereof, I cause to be placed over your shoulders this visible symbol of our high regard for you, and I hand you this diploma. Thank you. Told each speaker that they're not allowed to respond. Feel free.
President Joe, Rabbi Halpern, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, fellow honorees, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, Aina Mitzner, Steven Seagal, family and friends. It is a long way from my hometown of Munkac in the Carpathian Mountains to the Waldorf Astoria in New York. The bookies of Las Vegas would have given very long odds that the son of Holocaust survivors, a product of the Soviet educational system, a penniless immigrant who came to the blessed country of ours full of uncertainty and anticipation, would one day stay on this stage and be awarded this prestigious honorary degree. I want to dedicate this honor to my late father, who survived 4.5 years of hard labor in Siberian labor camps of the Russian Gulag, but did not live to see this. He would be very proud. I want to dedicate this honor to my mother, a Holocaust survivor who at age 16 endured what no human being should ever experience. She is an audience. I love you, Mom. Tonight, I deeply miss the presence of late Congressman Tom Lantos, a true friend for over 20 years who had a profound influence on my life. This great honor is rightfully shared with members of my family. Rose, my dear wife of 40 years, and yes, she married me at tender age of 3. My kids, Alex, Bernard, Jeffrey, and our 2 precious granddaughters, Jolie and Lula. I am so grateful and proud of you. I would also like to recognize my closest friends, colleagues, and business associates who honored me tonight with their presence in this room. To the President and the members of the Yeshiva University community, I accept this great honor as a generous advance for the work ahead of us to assure that Yeshiva University remains a beacon of outstanding Jewish education and values, that it is a hallmark of this great institution. Once again, I am humbled by this experience, and I thank you very much.
The next honorary degree recipient, Mr. Ira Minsner.